Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It is 1:17 in the afternoon. I had to do a load of laundry because there was black stuff on my sheets. I don't know where the black stuff came from, but I guess when you have white sheets, I guess because my feet and walking around on the floor, so I mopped the floors. Okay, so I gotta tell you a funny story. So one time I went on a road trip with a friend of mine, two high school friends of mine. One I had known for a very, very long time. We are no longer friends. I'll get more into another video about what happened. And so I decided to go on a road trip. And we were going on a day road trip to Lubbock. That is in Texas. And we were going to go to like the mall, and we were going to go eat at a restaurant because my friend was getting married. And I was a bridesmaid in her wedding. So we decide to leave at like 7 in the morning. We were going to leave at 6:30 in the morning, but because weather had happened, we were a little delayed because it started raining. So at this time, I was engaged to James. So me and her, I was supposed to get married a month before she did, and she would follow, and she was supposed to be my maid of honor. So I turned around and I was sitting there, and we're in the car, and we are driving to Lubbock. And if you've ever been to Lubbock, Texas, it's crazy. But what my friend did not do, and we all told her, you got to get your car checked out before we go. Before we go on this trip, get your oil changed, get your gas, get everything. Luckily, her brother was following behind in a car with his wife, and they hadn't had their kid yet. So it was just him and his wife. So I am in this car with my friend Tatiana. And Tatiana is a loudmouth like me. We get along so well. We've been friends forever. She's been my homie even when I made my mistakes. And she's doing well. So me, Tatiana, and Tatiana's soon-to-be sister-in-law are all in this car. My mom had always told me when I was little, always get your oil checked before you go even anywhere. If you're going on a trip, just always get your oil checked, your tires. And luckily, her brother was a mechanic, so that will come in handy in the next part of this story. So we are packed because we are going to stay in a hotel because the weather was just outrageously awful. So we were going to stay in a hotel. My mom was out of town helping my aunt move into her new house. So this will give you a time frame. This was a little while ago. My aunt now lives in the same state I do. So we are in this car. It's a brand new BMW. I don't remember what year it was. I think it was 2010. But I don't know what kind of BMW it was. I know it wasn't a small car. I knew it was kind of an SUV because we all fit comfortably. I got to sit in the front because I am a passenger princess, as my friends call me, or the diva of the front seat. And I called shotgun because we did rock, paper, scissors, and I won, okay? Tatiana's sister-in-law may tell you a different story, and I'll have her come on here if she ever wants to tell her side. But okay, so my mom had always warned me, like, if you're gonna go anywhere, always get your oil changed. So we are driving, and it starts like raining so bad that the hill is falling. So I call my mom and I'm like, hey, we're gonna stay the night in Lubbock. I had to go pick up a bridesmaid's dress, blah, blah, blah. So at this time, Alfred Angelo. It was a bridal boutique that has gone out of business. We had gone there. We had both had appointments. Tatiana had appointments to pick out her dress, and she wanted to do us all at one time because her wedding was only 6 months away. So they asked me if because they thought we were together, and I had to explain, no, I'm engaged to. And Tatiana had to explain, she's like, no, she's my sister, I've known her for years. But yeah, that was kind of funny. But she tried on this dress, and at that time, the Twilight wedding dress, everybody wanted to try it on. So Tatiana tried it on for grins and giggles and was like, I like the dress, but it's not mine. So she ended up getting like a strapless ball gown kind of thing, and it was white, and she had her little veil that went to her waist, and it was 2 tiers. So we get done with the bridal, everything, and we're getting there, and we decide to go to lunch. Well, we are 2 minutes from our hotel room, but the thing is, we could not check in till after 3 p.m. Don't know why that's a rule. I think they've changed it because when I was traveling for work, they let me go in early, and they're like, hey, whenever you get here, you can check in. As long as it's before or, not after 3 p.m. So we get there, but this hotel wouldn't let us check in until 3. So we were sitting in the lobby, and I'm like, and Jimmy Don's is like right next door to the hotel. So we call in an order, and we're like, hey, do y'all deliver for like right next door in the hotel? And they're like, yeah. And I said, hey, we're in the lobby. So I give them my credit card. They get our order to us, and we're having sandwiches, and we're just sitting there. And the lady looks at us, and she said, Tatiana had told her, hey, I'm getting married. How much would it cost to like rent the ballroom at your facility? And she's like, so they gave us a price, and I don't remember the prices, but they were a little outrageous. But her and her fiance talked about it, and that's where they were going to have their wedding. But they ended up eloping in Vegas, just the 2 of them, but that's a story for a different day. So, in long story short, my friend spent a lot of money on bridesmaids dresses that we never got to wear, and we had to return them. And a lot of that had to do with her family dynamic, and she just wanted to elope. But yeah, that was my story time for y'all today. I've been practicing my typing for 6 hours today. I've been up since 7. And I'm going to go make a bed now. Bye.